A state visit by King Willem-Alexander and Queen Máxima to South Africa almost ended in tragedy. Máxima was suddenly attacked by an angry mob. What was going on? Welcome to Life of Royals. If you want to stay informed of all the news about our royals, be sure to subscribe to our channel and already give this video a thumbs up. When Willem-Alexander and Máxima visited the Slavery Museum Slave Lodge in Cape Town, angry activists had gathered into a large crowd that protested in front of the building. When the Dutch royals wanted to leave, things almost got out of hand. Surrounded by police and security officers, King Willem-Alexander and Queen Máxima had to find their way to their car through the wild crowd, but the atmosphere among the demonstrators was grim. For a moment, Máxima really seemed to be in danger. One notable moment was when King Willem-Alexander suddenly had a native bow thrust into his hands, but the situation became much more dangerous when Máxima had to go around the car to reach the passenger side. The situation threatened to get out of hand. The demonstrators had to be pushed aside by Dutch and South African security guards to allow Máxima to safely get into the car. The reason for the protests was clear. The demonstrators wanted to draw attention to the role of the Dutch royal family in South Africa's slavery past. Slogans such as "You are stealing our culture," "We want compensation," and "You are forgetting us" were chanted and held up on signs. Remarkable, as King Willem-Alexander made an important decision this past year. King Willem-Alexander was recently praised by the international community because, as king, he had already apologized for the role that the Dutch royal family played in the history of slavery. But that turned out not to be enough for the demonstrators. How did Willem-Alexander and Máxima react to the dangerous situation? In response to the facts, King Willem-Alexander emphasized that it is good to show your emotions every now and then. The royal couple shows understanding for the fierce protests that started in a friendly atmosphere but quickly became grimmer. The royal couple seems to minimize the facts. It's good that they show emotions, fierceness. They should not hold back, the king stated afterward. Willem-Alexander clearly does not want to add fuel to the fire by condemning the protests. But why did Queen Máxima take so many risks by trying to push her way through the angry crowd to the passenger side of the car? "I didn't have the idea that they wanted to do anything to us," Queen Máxima emphasized in an initial reaction afterward. The Queen also tried to calm down the crowd before getting into the car. The royal couple looks back positively on their visit to South Africa. After all, Willem-Alexander entered into conversation with the king of the Khoisan people, the indigenous population of South Africa. However, it was the same people who also showed their dissatisfaction during the protests. Although there was still an emotional moment for King Willem-Alexander. Special and emotional for me is the recognition by South African President Ramaphosa of the apologies for slavery that we in the Netherlands have made, emphasizes the Dutch King Willem-Alexander. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with all the news about our royals.